Happy holidays, Gemini Nation. Welcome to your What's the Tea reading for December 2020. Gemini, I have saved the best for last this month. And I know a lot of you know already that I tend to do the Gemini reading pretty much first every month. Like anytime I do like a series with all 12 zodiac signs, I pretty much almost always prioritize Gemini. And for some reason this month, I just kept hearing, like every time I would sit down to do a few more of them, I kept hearing save the best for last. Whatever the fuck that means. So in any case, I really do feel like there's going to be some major tea that we're about to spill in this reading today. Like, there's something going on here for Gemini Nation, and it's good. I mean, it feels like a really auspicious energy, and I am pumped. So, for those of you out there that are brand new to the channel, welcome. This is my What's the Tea reading. It is a love reading, and it is not a new love reading. It is what I like to call an old love reading. And basically, it is going to be for those of you out there, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers. All of you are welcome. Roles can be reversed, okay? Just if you felt compelled to click on this reading, then hell yeah, I'm here for it. You know, there is likely some sort of message in here for you if you felt compelled to click on it. So don't overthink it. But yeah, in any case, though, we're going to be spilling all the tea about some sort of situation that you are finding yourself in, Gemini, that is challenging, you know, a challenge, a separation, little to no contact with somebody. So that is sort of the vibe, okay, of this spread. I will put like all the questions that we're going to cover in the box below. Quick announcement for those of you that don't already know this, I have temporarily, for a very limited time, reopened personal readings. So if you are somebody that has been emailing me for months, like I shut them down back in June, this is the time to get one. I'm not entirely sure how long I'm going to be, you know, keeping them open. So I just want to be fair in that warning and let you know. So treat yourself with a personal reading for the holidays. It's a great time. It's a great gift to give yourself, right? If you feel compelled to do so. I will put all of the comments, not all the comments, all the details rather in a comment below. I'll pin it in a comment below. And one more thing before we dive in, Gemini, sorry for the lengthy intro. I mean, I'm Gemini as fuck, as you see here. I'm a little long-winded. But yeah, one last thing, Gemini. So I have an announcement, and I'm going to wait until the end of the reading to like give the announcement. But stick around, or like if this doesn't resonate with you and you still want to hear the announcement, make sure that you kind of, you know, flip through to the end and hear the announcement, because you're going to be the very first group that I tell this to. I haven't told any of the other signs. Of course, I'm going to announce to Gemini first. So anyways, it's something I'm really excited about. So let's dive into your reading. We'll get back to that here in a little bit later. So let's dive in. So what we're going to look at first here, Gemini, spilling all this tea. What we're going to do first and foremost is just tap into like the past, okay? So we're going to tap into what happened. What happened in the past between you and whatever person that you're thinking of, okay? And I specifically do this question for like the YouTube version of this spread, just so that you can sort of pick up pretty quickly if I'm telling your story or not. I don't want to waste anybody's time. Feel me? So let's go ahead and let's see what we can find out. So what happened here? So what happened in the past? What happened in the past between Gemini and this person? What was the past energy of this connection? Past energy. Woo! Oh, goodness. Past energy. Past. Oh dear. Give me one more, please. Past energy, one more. This is very, very, sounds about right. I'll just say that. I am going to pull a few tarot cards. Bear with me. I just pulled an oracle. Let's get a sip of Red Bull. Woosah, right? Okay. I'm in this little desk chair and it's driving me crazy. It's not like the normal chair that I use. Woo! So forgive me. Okay, let's keep going. So, what happened here? So what happened in the past? What happened in the past between Gemini and the person they are thinking of? What happened? Ooh, that was a good save. Okay, tell me more. Good God. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Devil. I mean, this is a pretty epic story that has emerged here. Take it as it resonates, Gemini. But what I see happened in the past, within this connection that you are thinking of, I see that this connection was very fucking triggering, okay? Right out the gate, first card out, we've got old wounds, okay? Old wounds. Old wounds. We've got this this card, self-consciousness, okay? Self-consciousness. We have got some of these tarot cards. Very first tarot card, we've got the Magician. Gemini energy here, very much so. And what I'm seeing is that you and this person came together and triggered the fuck out of one another. And I feel like it happened very quickly. And it perhaps it went from being super fun, super carefree. We've got the Knight of Wands. Super fun, super carefree, to in the snap of the fingers, going to something a lot darker and heavier. Okay? Take it as it resonates. I feel like you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like you're dealing with a very masculine energy here. We've got the King of Pentacles and we've got the Emperor, okay? I feel like this is the person that you're dealing with. King of Pentacles, the Emperor. This is somebody who likely, even if they're not they may not be an earth sign. What's really interesting is that I find a lot of these Gemini readings, a lot of you are connecting with an Aries or a Taurus. That seems to be really popular, I see that in the comments a lot, but just take it as it resonates. But yeah, I feel like even if they're not one of those signs, perhaps Gemini, that you're dealing with somebody here who is maybe traditional, somebody who likes to be in control, somebody who likes to feel in charge, okay? Somebody who likes to do things the right way, so to speak. Knight of Pentacles. There was something that broke down here within this connection that was not based on truth. It was completely based on fear, is what I see. Completely based on fear. It's like both of you started manifesting from this energy. From this energy of the Devil. All of your fears. It's like Nine of Swords style. You both started becoming very cynical. See this energy, cynicism. You both started feeling very self-conscious about yourselves, not feeling good enough. Very fucking triggered. And then came the withdrawal. You know, we've got the Hermit here, okay? We've got this energy of withdrawal, literally. We have got the High Priestess, you know, becoming, there were secrets, being very secretive, keeping to yourself, withdrawing, not telling the whole story, no longer feeling able to be open and honest and truthful. We've got this energy of truth. And it just became a big clusterfuck is what I see. And then, you know, I see that being where things have ended with you and this person. But let's not get it twisted. What I'm seeing here straight up, like the energy that I'm picking up on and that I'm feeling with this Page of Swords, I definitely sense that both of you are still watching one another, okay? Perhaps both of you have been working on yourself, working on your pentacle, working on forgiveness, working on learning to have grace with this energy of grace, working on your own wounds and issues that were brought to the surface through this connection. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, I do very much sense though that like the first chapter, or maybe the first several chapters of this connection, were all very much intended to just be the most triggering moments of both of your lives. Like, you and this person have an uncanny ability to trigger the worst shit within each other. And when I say like the worst shit, I mean the deepest, darkest fears. Fears that neither one of you even perhaps realized that you were carrying inside of you, okay? But I do feel like there has been a lot of heartbreak, you know, with this energy of cynicism. I feel like that there's been times throughout this journey that you and this person have been on, there's been different times where each of you has had a really negative, shitty ass attitude about the connection, okay? And just wanted to just throw your hands up and say, fuck a bunch of this. Like, I hate the way that this makes me feel. But then I feel like you guys both sort of will snap out of that and realize that this connection has been such a blessing. You both have realized that the negativity that has manifested did not come from the other person, ever. It came from yourself. With this energy of the Magician, I'm telling you. I also really get in a very hot, cold, back, forth, in, out. I feel like you and this person have been round and round. Like, I feel like this person may pop back into your life and then pop back out again. It's like they pop in temporarily, just to make sure that they still can, and then pop right back the fuck out, okay? There's definitely an energy of running and chasing, holding on, you know, somebody clinging on, somebody rejecting, and maybe then the roles being reversed, okay? Lots of different vibes here, but take it all as it resonates, you know. Not every piece of that is going to resonate with each of you, but take the portions that do, if any, and let's keep going. So what we're going to shift into next here, Gemini, is the current energy, okay? So as of December 2020. What is the current energy of this connection? So what is the current energy of this connection between Gemini and their person? What is the current energy? I'm feeling guided to shuffle these like super good for some reason. Give them a few really good shuffles. So what is the current energy? Current energy of this connection. December 2020. Oh, goodness. What is the current energy of this connection? Wow. Give me... Well, there's the mate to our King of Pentacles. Oh, my goodness. Woo! Bottom of the deck, we have got the Nine of Pentacles. I fucking love this. I love this entire vibe. This is the vibe. I'm sorry, I'm getting so excited. I am here for it because this is the vibe that I've been picking up on, and I'm getting cold chills saying this. This is the vibe I've been picking up on all month so far for Gemini. Like whenever I told you at the beginning of this reading that I kept hearing like, just save the best for last. And I really felt like there was just this particular energy right now surrounding Gemini. Specifically, a lot of my subscribers out there, this little Gemini community that we've built here, the energy is so fucking good. And do you know why? It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate you, okay? Because this is your vibe right now. Nine of Pentacles, okay? You have busted your ass this year to become this. Look at this. Right underneath of this, you can't make this shit up. I'm getting cold chills. This is what you have focused on this year in 2020. And yeah, I feel Gemini, you've likely had your ups and downs, your ebbs and flows. It's been a fucking weird year, right? Because of the pandemic and just everything. It's been crazy. It's unlike anything that I've ever experienced in my lifetime. But that being said, nonetheless, you, Gemini, in 2020, ultimately have focused on your damn self, okay? You have focused on your own healing. You have focused on becoming whole and abundant and whole and complete on your own. You have worked on all of this shit that was triggered in the past by this connection. You have opened your eyes to it. You have let go of resentments that you were carrying around. You have learned to have grace. You have learned to let go and let God, okay? And now the energy of this connection, and don't think for a second it's just coincidental. No. The energy of this connection is a direct reflection of each of your individual energies. I very much feel like the person that you're watching this for, Gemini, has also really done a lot of work on themselves this year, okay? And right now, you guys are both in this energy. Justice, the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Both of you are sort of just waiting to see what happens. You're waiting to see the fruits of your labor. You're waiting to see the seeds that you've planted all year finally blossom. You're finally ready to, you're anxious and excited about what's next on this journey, specifically with one another, okay? And where I see this headed, based on this energy, we have got a brand new fucking beginning. And I see it being exciting and fun, and I see a lot of movement. I see both of you finally being in a place where you're no longer, carrying around all of these old wounds from the past. You're no longer holding on to all of these resentments for each other. You're ready to kind of take that leap of faith and have a new beginning. And look at these final two cards. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and we have got the Six of Cups. I mean, this is a reconciliation. This is an energy of unconditional love. I very much feel like both of you have got this on your mind right now. You're both thinking about, when and how this is going to come to fruition. You're both finally feeling ready for it. And that is really cool. And for some of you, listen, I mean, if you're not somebody that like wants to reconcile with this person, then that is totally fine. You know, that is your prerogative, okay? 100%. And to be clear, regardless what else comes out in this reading, you should certainly never be waiting around for anybody. But I feel like the group of you out there that are going to resonate with this, you already fucking know that. You wouldn't be in this scrumptious, wonderful energy if you hadn't already found a way to just surrender that shit. And so perhaps, you know, this message, this energy and the message I'm delivering, yeah, it may make you smile, but I don't feel like those of you out there that are going to connect with it are like clinging on to my every word in a very attached and toxic way. And if you are, I want you to take a step back and I want you to really ask yourself, am I this Nine of Pentacles? You know, and if you're not, then perhaps this is not your reading. I'm just going to say that, okay? I really do feel like this Gemini reading is going to really be for those of you out there that are in a much better place when it comes to this connection and just your own personal healing. So sorry if that's uber specific, but just keeping it 100 with you guys. Sorry about my crazy hair, by the way. Like, what the fuck is even going on with my hair? Ooh, I'm getting like really hot up in her. And that's saying something. I'm normally freezing all the time. So let's keep going. Woo! I am loving this reading so far. So, what we're going to tap into next here, Gemini, is this person's attitude. Really, the next several questions are all going to be pertaining to this person. And we're really going to be tapping into their energy, Gemini, and just seeing like, what the fuck's going on with this person? You know, first things first, what is their attitude? So not their attitude towards you, but their attitude towards the connection, okay? So what is this person's attitude? What is their attitude and energy towards this connection with Gemini? What is this person's attitude and energy towards Gemini? Make it clear. What is this person's attitude and energy towards the connection with Gemini? Good God. Okay. I'm going to take all of these. And that is going to be all she wrote. So, are you all ready for this? Woo! I mean, we do have a lot of cards here. So, the last 4 cards that popped out here are so exceptional. And it's really interesting because the first kind of sequence of cards that came out is very much like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. And then we sort of shift into kind of, you know, hot, 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 you know? So we do have this energy of, you know, conflicted is the first card that came out, okay? Multiple choices, inconsistency, and decisions. So we've got conflicted. And we've got frozen, okay? Stillness, silence, no words. Perhaps it has been a hot ass second since you and this person have seen each other, since you've really connected, since you've talked. Perhaps, you know, the last time you did talk, there was some sort of ghosting that occurred. Like this person may have flitted right back into your life. And then, you know, you guys may have been like texting or, you know, whatever, chatting in some type of way via like social media or the internet. text, something like that, and they abruptly ended the conversation and you haven't heard from them again. That's the kind of vibe that I'm picking up here. And so I feel like this person is, they're conflicted. But what I feel they're conflicted about is how to approach this. It can be hard to overcome silence. I mean, you know the song? You know what I just thought of? Just popped into my head. You know the song, The Sound of Silence? And one of the lyrics in that song is, silence like a cancer grows. And it does. It's like the friend, the really good friend. And I feel like all of us have been there at some point. And we had an incredible friendship with somebody. And then, one thing led to another, something fucking stupid. And then we ended up like not talking to this person. We didn't put in the effort, and it was our fault, whatever happened. And it's like every day and week and month that passes, it gets harder and harder and harder to reach out. It gets harder and harder. And I feel like that's sort of the energy that I'm picking up here. I feel like it can be very overwhelming and discouraging for this person. Take it as it resonates, okay? They may feel like, they may also have a lot of fears that you, maybe, your response to them, were they to reach out, may be cold. That you may feel kind of frozen towards them. But let's not get it twisted. I mean, this person, their energy right now towards this connection, they are in this energy of hoping, waiting, expecting, manifesting. We have got infatuation. This person is watching you, I'm telling you. Point blank period, 100. Adoration, addiction, compulsion. This person is watching you. With this energy of drifting, I really get the sense here, Gemini, that this person is so concerned that you are drifting away from them. Like, this person may feel like their time is running out. They better make a fucking move. They better get their shit together and take action, or they're going to kind of miss their shot. We've got time, wait, cycles, infinity. Timing is everything here. I very much get that. I get that sense with this connection, Gemini. I feel like this person is sitting back and watching you and, watching this entire thing play out like a fucking movie. And it's like they're just sitting there and they're just waiting. Oh my God, it's that fucking energy I think I mentioned it anyway. It's the energy I have been feeling all month. It's this energy of anticipation. I may not have mentioned this. I feel like I mentioned it to one of the signs anyway. But the energy I've been picking up on all this month is like this energy where I'm like anticipating something. But I don't know what I'm anticipating. And it's very strange. And it's like I'm excited about something, but I don't even know what I'm excited about. Take it as it resonates. Let me know in the comments if like I'm crazy or if you've kind of been feeling that same sort of way. And frankly, it can make me feel, borderline anxious sometimes. If I let my Gemini mind get the best of me, then it can definitely go south really quickly. But luckily, I have learned how to kind of get a hold of myself. If I'm sort of spiraling out, I've learned how to catch myself and not do that so often. Again, I can resonate with this. I've spent a lot of time this year working on it, working on that, working on myself, working on that healing. I can very much relate. I can relate to that journey for Gemini that I'm picking up on here for 2020. This person's attitude and energy towards this connection is unconditional. Look at this. I mean, there's something so sacred about this connection. And the person you're dealing with here, they know it. Epiphany. Look at this. Realizations, understandings, and awakenings. This card, for me, is always indicative, especially partnered with this unconditional card. That's insane. To me, this is somebody who is awake. This is somebody who has woken up. They have reached a higher level of consciousness. This is somebody who is very aware of, just aware, aware of, way more aware of the difference between their higher self and their ego self. And that's always, step one. And I feel like, that's something both of you have likely gone through as a result of this connection. Perhaps this person acted as a catalyst for your own awakening. Take it as it resonates. I will promise you this. You certainly have acted as a catalyst for theirs. And lastly, what is their attitude towards the connection? Chemistry. Spark, passion, and desire. I mean, this person is so into you. And this is a lovely, lovely vibe. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, Gemini. Just throwing it out there. Very interesting. So, all of that being said, how does this person feel about you? That is what we're going to take a look at next. So, where is this person at in the heart? Like, how are they genuinely, sincerely feeling about you? December 2020, how does this person feel about Gemini right now? December 2020, how does this person feel about Gemini? Four of Swords. I mean, there's been so much healing that has taken place here. Look at this, are you kidding me? Is this real? Wow. I love this. I really do. Oh, I'm getting cold chills all over again. I knew this reading. And so here's the thing. I do feel like there's still a little bit of this lingering, okay? And I feel like this has been the culprit from day fucking one. What did I say earlier? This right here. 9 of Swords. This is that, Gemini, y'all already know about this vibe. Because Gemini loves to default to this. That overactive, thinking the worst of everything, overthinking, sleepless nights, laying in bed, considering all of the things, creating bullshit stories that are not even based on any sort of truth, that are totally a creation of our own active minds. What did I say earlier? In the very beginning of the reading, bottom of the deck, remember, we had the devil in the past, okay? Fear. Same energy. So I do feel like there is still some lingering sort of remnants of that. And that's okay. Frankly, it's very much, it very much validates that I am tapped into kind of like a particular energy here because it fits right in. Because look at these other cards. How does this person genuinely feel about you? We've got the 4 of Swords. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. And what do we have again for the second time? We have got the 6 of Cups. And I can't love a card more in a love reading than this one. In this context. The 6 of Cups is the most yummy, wonderful fucking energy ever for me as a reader in a love scenario. Because this is like somebody that is family to you. This is somebody that you love unconditionally. This is somebody that you can truly be yourself around. This is somebody you can be authentic with. This is somebody that you can build a life with. Okay? And with this Ace of Pentacles here, the ability to make this sort of offer, this person finally being able to reach out their hand and offer you something, a coin, that big ass coin. Their ability to do that, that's very much on their heart. This person wants to come back towards you and reconcile with you. This person has a very, very much an unconditional love for you. Person misses you. This person wants to reconcile. This person wants to offer this big ass coin. They want to offer you something real. But do you know what led up to that? The work that they have done on themselves and the work that you have done on yourself. This is freaky. I mean, you cannot make this shit up. Like, I'm about to knock everything off this table. This is such a legit reading. I am fucking loving it. Let me know in the comments if this is resonating. I knew it. I knew this Gemini reading was just going to be hella good. And again, I just want to be clear. No matter what else comes out in this reading, for those of you that have like been on this journey for a long time, and again, I don't feel like that this video is particularly going to attract a group of Geminis that are still sort of stuck in a more toxic, attached vibe. I feel like this is going to be a reading that is, you know, it really speaks to those of you out there that have done the work on yourself. And you're not in a place where, you know, like I don't feel the normal fearful way that I do when I do these types of readings right now. Normally, I feel the need to constantly be reminding people like, you can't wait around on this person. You know, you've got to do you. You've got to let go and let God. I don't feel like I need to tell you guys that because I feel like you guys are already living it. You already know it. I feel like you're watching this reading and you're not out there like binge watching. I don't feel that way. I feel like it's very likely that you are in a much better place. You are in a much higher vibration. I feel like it's way more likely you're watching this out of sheer curiosity more than anything. And I just want to say, way to go. Because what does that indicate to me? It indicates that 2020 for you has been this. Fuck yeah, that's amazing. So let's keep going. So all of this being said, let's tap into their intentions, okay? So I feel that we already have a pretty good understanding of what their intentions likely are, but just to verify, I am going to pull a few more cards, okay? Specifically asking that question. So what are this person's intentions? What are this person's intentions? Moving forward with Gemini, what are this person's intentions? Wow. Give me one more overall, please. What are this person's intentions with Gemini? What are this person's intentions? Frankly, I feel like for a lot of you out there, this person is a little stuck right now. I'll tell you what they want to do. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Page of Cups. This person has a lot of regrets about the way they've treated you in the past, okay? This person really wants to finally apologize to you in a sincere and genuine way. This person truly wants to open up and be like, allow themselves to be truly vulnerable with you, to be very tender with you, okay? This person wants to manifest, they want to manifest It's like they want to make their dreams a reality with you. That is their intention. This person is working really hard on themselves right now. Look at this energy. We've got the Magician, okay? And we have got the Eight of Pentacles. And then we've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. And then over here, so the bottom of the deck, or the very last card, I can't even remember at this point. Oh yeah, it was the last card I drew. We have the Two of Swords, and that's the overall energy. And I do feel like this is sort of the overall vibe that they're in right now. This is that same energy. Remember, in their attitude towards the connection, the oracle, that first bit, the conflicted, the frozen. This is that same vibe. This Two of Swords, okay? This is them just being stuck and stagnant. This is them just sort of being fearful of, making any type of move, making any type of decision, okay? And I very much get the sense that what is keeping them sort of hung up and keeping them stuck is this. Look at this. This Ten of Wands and this Three of Swords. It is this past heartbreak. It is this burden. It is this journey that the two of you have been on that has been very difficult and painful. This person doesn't want to hurt you again. This person doesn't want to hurt themselves again. And I do get the sense that this person is still trying to make something happen. They're still trying to find a balance within themselves between, being really, it's feminine and masculine energy. This person may be still trying to sort of build their material wealth. That's going to be for some of you. This person could be really focused on their money. They may feel like they have some financial goals that they want to achieve. That may be a big part of their Nine of Pentacles journey, is feeling that level of security and stability financially, okay? But ultimately, I feel like what this person's intentions are, like they want to get to a place where you can finally see them as someone that you respect and that you admire. I get the sense this person really, really, really wants you to be proud of them. Like they really want you to, they want to think to themselves that they can achieve something worthy of reaching out to you and telling you about. Take that as it resonates. But I feel like it really motivates this person. And I get the sense, Gemini, that for a lot of you, you may feel the same way. I feel like you and this person act and that is this energy too. Oh my God. And right underneath that, we've got the Ace of Wands. Yes, that is exactly the vibe. This is a great reading. I am just feeling this energy today. And look, right underneath that is the Fool too. I mean, that took the words right out of my mouth, Gemini. I feel like you and this person, what I was going to say, you guys are probably like, what is she fucking freaking out about? Here's what I was trying to articulate. Didn't do so well at doing so. I feel like you and this person act as a muse for one another. Like you guys are very inspirational to one another. And that is that energy. That is this right here, this Page of Cups and this Ace of Wands. That is the muse. This person is very inspired by you and they continue to be. But this person does still feel stuck and a bit stagnant. This person is still fearful about this connection, and it is very much due to past energy, past heartbreak, the very heavy, tough journey that the two of you have been on together. So that is what I'm seeing. But, as far as their intentions are concerned, though, I feel like ultimately their intention is to make something happen, make magic happen. You know, that energy that we picked up on in the oracle earlier. Where did it go? This, hoping, waiting, expecting, manifesting. That is this magician energy, okay? What a beautiful reading. I'm so excited to hear what you guys have to say about this reading. So, if this person could say anything to you right now, December 2020, what would it be? So if this person could say anything to Gemini, December 2020, what would it be? You've affected my life significantly. Yep. And this is my card. I have a very intimate relationship with this particular deck by Mystic Moon, this Twin Flame Messages 2. I kind of have like my own individual meanings for these cards because I use this deck so much. And anytime this card pops out, to me, this is like the energy of somebody that realizes, you know, they have awakened, they have a higher level of consciousness, and they are aware of the fact that the relationship that we are tapping into, the connection we're tapping into, acted as that kind of catalytic energy that helped them push them into that awakening experience. Very, very, very much in line with everything that we've already discussed in this reading today. I feel like this person, so that being said, Gemini, I feel like if this person could tell you anything, that would be one of the things that they would want to talk about. They would finally want to talk to you about the fact that, fuck, this connection has changed my life. Regardless of how long it's been since the two of us have been together. Regardless how long it's been since we talked. Regardless how short-lived this connection was when it did exist. This person would tell you that this connection changed their life. And that you changed their life in a very, very significant, very spiritual way. So let's keep going. It really was me, not you. This person is dying to tell you this. They've never actually told you this. I feel like there was a point, Gemini, where this person really did a really great job of making you feel like you were the crazy one. Really did a good job of triggering you and making you feel like you weren't good enough and like there was something fucking wrong with you, okay? Did a really good job of telling your mutual friends and their family, and and you may have ended up hearing it through the grapevine. They may have done a really good job at making it sound like it really was you and not them that was the crazy one. And that is something this person has had to carry with them because they've known all along, obviously, that it really was not you, it was them. And that is something this person would really like to get off their chest with you. They would like to finally clear the air. They would like to finally give you that sort of satisfaction, which, for some of you, and I feel like for a lot of you, this is something you've had to let that shit go, and you've been better for it. And keep it up, because I will tell you from personal experience that nothing fucks with me more than that sort of thing. Like somebody dragging my name through the mud or acting like I'm fucking crazy. Excuse me? Not telling the full story. Oh my goodness. And it has happened to me, and it's something that it took me a really long time to let go of. But at the end of the day, letting go of it is so freeing, because guess what? You can't control what anybody else does but you. And Gemini, I feel like if you're watching this, again, you're in this camp of Geminis right here, baby. 2020, that's what's up. So you've let this go. And isn't that ironic that now that you have let that go, that now this person is ready and motivated to want to finally tell you, I'm sorry. It was me. It was never you. It was never even a little bit you. It was always 100% me. So let's see what else we can find out. I just want you to be happy. I love that. To me, Gemini, that is very much in alignment with the Six of Cups energy, that unconditional love. I feel like you are dealing with somebody here who truly, they mean it. They mean this. And what this means is, even if you're not with them, no matter what, this person just wants you to be happy. They just want to see you do well. I don't know why, but that's like making me feel really emotional. But yeah, I mean, it is a very tender, very sincere and very genuine vibe that I'm getting. And I like it. It's a good vibe. It's this vibe. It's the Six of Cups vibe. Where's my unconditional card? Here it is. It's this. This is unconditional love. I just want you to be happy. Beautiful messages. So let's see what other messages want to pop out of this deck, and then we're going to move into the final question. What a beautiful reading, Gemini. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to hear all of y'all's comments about this. Oh, and real quick, before we dive into this last little bit, I think I'm going to go ahead and make my really quick announcement. If y'all are ready. So after really considering this for over a year now, I decided to, I've taken the last few months and really prepared, put it all together and sort of gotten organized. But in the next few days, I think Friday of this week is when I'll plan to do it. I will finally be launching a Patreon. And I've got like 3 tiers, if you're familiar with Patreon. But yeah, I wanted to tell Gemini first though, because like so many of you have encouraged me to do to start a Patreon for such a long time. And so I'm so pumped. Let me know in the comments if you're excited about it, if you plan on, joining, subscribing to it. I honestly, at one point, I considered just making a Patreon for Gemini Nation. I'll be honest with you. But I decided to be more inclusive than that. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys that information first, because I would not be sitting here right now if it was not for you guys. I mean, you guys are easily my biggest supporters, my biggest cheerleaders, the most enthusiastic fans of my channel, of my business out there. And I love you guys. I love the fuck out of you guys, okay? Mwah. So let's wrap this reading up. So any other messages? So if this person could say anything, they could say anything to Gemini, what would it be? It's you. It's always been you. It always comes back to you. Give me one more. And it does, Gemini. I feel like that card is just kind of, doesn't need any further. Do you trust me? You know what's really, really interesting? In the bottom of the deck here, look at this. I'm sorry I bailed on you when you needed me most. Oh. Do you want to know what this just like hit me like a ton of bricks? That hesitation, that stuck energy that I feel like this person is in regarding this connection, it all comes down to this question, Gemini. I really get the sense that this person is concerned heavily, deeply, and it's very triggering to them, because it triggers within them a lot of shame and a lot of guilt and just agony, because this person knows that in the past they did not do you right. This person knows that they have given you a lot of reasons not to trust them. and they are very fearful. They are very fearful that you may never be able to fully trust them again. And yeah, I do. That 3, I just keep thinking back to these cards I pulled, this 10 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. They have carried the heartbreak with them. It has been their burden. From the day they bailed on you when you needed them most, they have, in the process of breaking your heart, they broke their own heart. I'm just going to throw that out there for some of you. And then right underneath that, we've also got this energy of I'm so proud of you. And then we've also got this card, you feel like home to me. And I feel like these are, this is just such a good reading. Are these cards not so connected to the rest of the message? Yeah, you do. You feel like home to this person. Once again, I think I said those exact words earlier. It is that 6 of Cups vibe. And you are 100% this person's inspiration. You are their muse. I'm so proud of you. This person has been watching you and they are so impressed with you. And they truly want to be, they want you to have those same sorts of feelings about them and what they're up to and what they're doing. It means the world to this person to hear you say oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Look at everything you're doing. You're fucking killing it. Oh my God. I feel like that is just, it means the world to this person. Very, very lovely reading. We're going to wrap this up with a little prediction here, okay? Future energy. And I just want to say that, again, no matter how this ends up playing out, this is a connection that you will never, you will never look back on and regret or anything like that. This, no matter what happens, no matter if you and this person end up together or not, I feel like this is one of the most sacred types of loves that you can have. One of the most sacred types of bonds you can have in a lifetime. Because what's happened as ego continues to just fall away, and I feel like it's for both of you, all that remains is that unconditional love and that genuine desire to just want the other person to be happy. And that being said, I definitely feel that you and this person do push each other to be better, and you look and feel better when you're together. But for whatever reason, whatever circumstances, whatever they may be, you may not end up reconciling. But again, I don't feel like that's going to be triggering to hear for you. I feel like, again, the group of you out there that are going to connect with this, I feel like you are just at such peace. You have made peace and you have shifted into an energy of just true, sheer gratitude, genuine gratitude. And again, it's like all that remains after all of the fear and the bullshit and the ego bullshit is just falls away. All that is left is this unconditional love. So we are going to pull this last card just for fun though, which is, what is the likelihood that you will hear from this person in the holiday season? So in this upcoming month. So what is the likelihood that Gemini will hear from this person in the upcoming month? What is the likelihood that Gemini will hear from this person? We've got the Empress. Woo! We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. This is such a cool way to end this reading. I feel like the message here is don't even fucking worry about it. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like the message from Spirit here is almost to me, this is almost like a, I feel like it's almost kind of poking at me as a reader. Almost like a, what the fuck are you doing pulling that question? Come on, And you're like basically reminding me that we don't even need to know. We don't need to consult the tarot to find out if this person's going to reach out. We just need to continue to be living, stepping into every single day, every damn day, stepping up and being this empress. This, and I do feel like a lot of you out there very much identify with like that divine feminine energy. This is just a reminder. Y'all don't even need to fucking worry. Is this person gonna reach out? No, you have really transcended the need to be doing that. Because let's be clear, there is a place for that within the journey. There is a point that all of us at one point were at when we didn't fully understand these sorts of connections. And when you're in that space, there is like a benefit. There's a benefit to watching tarot readings and things like that, that do address those sorts of questions. I know I will tell you right now that, for me personally, and I feel like for a lot of you and a lot of others out there, that state of suffering that you initially feel that leads you to such a dark place that you're getting on fucking YouTube and watching tarot readings, which is something that maybe you had never done before. How many of you kind of fell into the whole, community of spirituality and the concepts and the lifestyle and the understanding through that? I know I did. And so, again, there is, like, I want to be clear because I'm not throwing shade on, or minimizing like those sorts of questions. What I am saying is that this group of Geminis that are with me right now, you don't need me to pull cards for that. You instead need me to remind you to keep up the good work. Keep surrendering. Keep just letting go and letting God. Keep just trusting. Keep trusting that everything that is meant for you is already yours. Keep owning your own, stepping into your power and just being a boss, basically. Being this empress. Continue to be in this like yin energy of just receiving. It's working. You don't need to do a damn thing. Okay? Way to go. What a killer year, Gemini. I love you guys so much. Can't wait to read your comments. Let me know if you're excited about the whole Patreon thing. I'm gonna like put more deets out there in the next few days about that with like all of the different tiers and stuff. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Again, personal readings, if you want one, details are in the box below. And until next time, I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Mwah, peace.